Students, welcome to the third session of Chapter 15, Reaching the Age of Adolescence, of Class 8th of Subject Science. Topic for today is determination of sex of the child. Means who determine the sex of newly born child, whether the child is male or female. The sex of child is determined by chromosomes. Means chromosomes, they are responsible for the sex of the child. Students, you know that chromosomes, they are present in the nucleus of cells of human beings, and there are 46 chromosomes are present in the nucleus of the cell of human beings. After these, 44 chromosomes are known as autosomes, and the last pair is known as sex chromosomes. Means last two chromosomes, they are called sex chromosomes, and they are different in males and in females. In males, they are X and Y, and in females, they are X and X. Means male have one X chromosome and one Y chromosome, whereas females have two X chromosomes. Students, you have already studied in last chapter, that is reproduction in animals, that gamete is formed by union of ovum and sperm, and gametes share half the portion of nucleus from ovum and half from the sperm. It means it share half the number of chromosomes from the egg and half from the sperm. And egg will always have 22 plus X chromosome, while sperm will have either 22 plus X or 22 plus Y chromosomes. And during fertilization, if an egg fuses with 22 plus Y sperm, the resultant zygote will develop into a male child. And if an egg fuses with 22 plus X sperm, the resultant zygote will develop into a female child. So students, now you know that you can understand that who is responsible for determining the sex of the child. It is father who is responsible for determining the sex of child. Why? Because sperm of father has X and Y chromosome, whereas egg of mother always have X and X chromosome. If sperm will share X chromosome, then female child will be produced, and if sperm will share Y chromosome with X chromosome of egg, then male child will be produced. So it is father who is responsible for the determination of sex of the child. Endocrine system. Endocrine system is a system of glands that involve the release of chemicals called hormones. What are glands? Glands are important organs that produce hormones, and these hormones, they control various functions of our body. Endocrine glands are also known as ductless glands, as they do not have ducts of their own. What are ducts? Ducts are tube-like structure like veins, arteries and capillaries. And these glands, they directly pour their secretions, means hormones, into the blood stream. And the function of these hormones are They control growth, metabolism, development, puberty of the body, and it also control our mood. Other than sex hormones, there are many hormones which are secreted by different glands. Earlier you have already studied that pituitary gland, it secretes sex hormones like testosterone from testes and progesterone and estrogen from ovaries. And pituitary gland also produce growth hormone, and growth hormone, it regulate or control the growth and development of the body. Growth include even your height. The thyroid gland releases thyroxine that regulate the metabolic rate of various body function. If enough thyroxine is not released by thyroid gland that is present in neck, then thyroid gland may swell up and cause a bulge in the neck region. This diseased condition is called goiter. It usually occurs due to the deficiency of iodine in the diet. You already know that deficiency of iodine causes goiter. It means iodine, it is responsible for production of thyroxine from the thyroid gland. Other than thyroid gland, one more gland is present, that is pancreas, that is present near the liver. You can see on the picture given on your screen. It releases insulin, and this insulin, it lowers the blood sugar level. If it is not secreted in sufficient quantity, means insulin is not secreted in sufficient quantity, the person is said to suffer from disease called diabetes or sugar. You are familiar with this disease. Another type of gland is adrenal gland. Look, it is present over the kidneys. These are tiny organs and they release adrenaline hormone. The function of adrenaline hormone is to respond the body during stressful situations, like when you are in anger or you are fear of something or you are happy. They also release hormones which regulate the mineral levels in the blood. So these are the main glands which produce different types of hormones and they control different functions of our body. And some other glands of endocrine system are hypothalamus, pituitary, parathyroid, pineal, and you already know reproductive glands, ovaries and testes. Now, role of hormones in completing the life cycle of frog and insect. In the chapter reproduction in animals, you have already studied about the life cycle of frog. In the frog, tadpole hatches from the egg, passes through various stages to become an adult frog, and this transformation is known as metamorphosis. And this metamorphosis, it is controlled by the hormone thyroxine produced by thyroid gland of the frog, and this is important for the process of metamorphosis. If this hormone is not released by the frog, then tadpole will not be changed into a adult frog. And you already know that iodine is required for the production of thyroxine. It means if iodine is not present in the water in which tadpole is growing, then that will not develop into frog. And in case of insects, they also undergo metamorphosis, you already know, like silk moth and butterfly, to change from larval to adult form. It is also regulated by insect hormones produced by some cells in their brain and endocrine glands located in their body parts. Students, now you have to write answers of these questions in your rough notebook. Question number 1. Name the chromosomes other than sex chromosome. Question number 2. How can sex of child be determined? Question number 3. Define endocrine system. Question number 4. Mention names of major glands and hormones secreted by them in humans. Students, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.